Step aside Tinder and Match.com because Twitter might be the new matchmaking social media platform for you. Well, not really, but there is a very funny case study that I want to talk about. It's not really a case study, but Twitter user Hannah DeCastro posted a photo of her mom's misguided interpretation of what a half up, down hairstyle was. Hannah says, "My mom was told to give me a half up, half down hairstyle. She didn't know what that meant, so she did this." You see that she has her hair down on one side and up on the other side. It's a literal interpretation of what that would mean. When I'm a mom one day,
she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. So this tweet went a little bit viral, and then David Gonzalez tweets out and says, "OMG, I think I went to preschool with you." A little bit of convo down the line, and people put it together. How'd you know he was my childhood crush? And people were really jumping on board with this. They're like, "Oh my gosh, are we gonna set this up? Is this gonna happen?" And then David actually went so far as to find an old photo of them.
Oh, what a creep.
Not a creep.
Are you
It was
kidding?
nostalgia.
An old photo of them.
No, I'm talking like Grace. How is that not creepy?
It's not
it is
creepy.
creepy.
Yeah, 100%.
Grace, I'm with you, it's not creepy.
Right, so we don't know exactly when the wedding date is or if this will lead to romance, but it looks like that they reconnected. It was sort of like a very Craigslist misconnection thing that happened on Twitter, and I think that it happened in a funny, lighthearted way. So if anything comes of this, I wish Hannah and David well. Why do you guys, you stone cold-hearted people, think that it's not love?
I like love.
Okay.
All right. But can you, like, if you saw a picture of somebody in preschool, would you be like, "Oh yeah, I went to preschool with that kid"?
Yeah.
Who the F remember? You remember that?
Kids do, absolutely.
I remember. Do you? Okay, well,
I would
first
not
of
be
all,
able to recognize
Did you
her.
guys have crushes in preschool?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had crushes in preschool?
Her name was
No.
Mina.
You remember this person. My crush's
I
name
don't
was
remember
Diana.
what she looks like.
I lied to her about being able to fly and that my cat had kittens. Like, you remember that stuff. If a photo popped up with her today, I mean, I'd be like, "Well, I have a girlfriend, it didn't work out," and she'd be like, "I'm super straight with, this
9
person."
kids.
Yeah.
But you remember them.
I had like a huge crush on this guy named Josh, and I would they would do all girls in one line and guys in one line, and I would try to wait so that I would be in the line next to him so that I could hold his hand when we walked to the playground. But if I saw a picture of Josh in preschool, there's no way I could tell you what he looked like.
Yes, you could.
No,
It would come back to you.
I wouldn't know what Josh
We're
looks
missing the positivity of this story,
Thank you, Jason.
and that is the half up,
sorry.
half down hairstyle. The mom, epic fail, and it's Angie took a picture of it. But I'm glad that social media is not being the evil bitch that it is with this, and it wants to see these people win and wants to see them together. And also the fact that it's nice to reconnect with people, and it's nice for people to have those nostalgic memories. When I go home, they always post a picture of this group photo I had with a bunch of friends of the show I used to do, and every time they put it on Facebook, it gets 2,000 likes, and it's just really cool to revisit that moment in time, even though it's not preschool. And I'm glad that social media is supporting that, because more than ever nowadays, it seems like social media is always wanting to see you fail. It's always wanting to drug out the dirt, your naked, your porn past, your naked photos, and this is really positive.
Naked porn past?
Yeah, my naked porn past. Well, people are trying to go, but I mean, it's cool. I hope that they end up fornicating and being happy together.
I don't know. This guy doesn't seem that cool. The girl seems way cooler than him.
Why does he not
He
seem
seems
that
a little
cool?
desperate.
He's the one. No,
if I was her, I'd be a little cautious. He's not the same guy that he was when he was in preschool.
You were 2 years old when you're in preschool.
Yeah,
How do you know if you have commonalities?
What if this guy's fucking
They're both on
crazy?
Twitter.
You get vibes from people.
No.
It's worth at least going to lunch and seeing what could happen, right?
No.
You guys just don't believe in true love.
She should be
I think
cautious.
that's what it is.
I mean,
you guys
should
don't
always
believe in
be. You
romance.
should always be cautious, because I have some exes that are freaking crazy. But I think true love exists, and I think that they should at least reconnect and have coffee on a friendship
Because this
level.
is such a crazy story. It would
Right.
be a shame if they didn't reconnect. You find each other from a photo of your bad hairstyle on Twitter, and then this guy sees it and reaches out to you.
No, because that's the thing. If she just posted a picture on Twitter and he saw it and reached out, that's one thing. But it went viral. There was a BuzzFeed article about it. I think
he's
there's some
in it for the
ulterior
fame.
motive.
Hannah, what ulterior
You think
motive?
he's in it for the big bucks and having a bad haircut go viral?
He wants to go Twitter famous.
He wants
and
his
this is his
15
ticket.
minutes.
How many followers does he have? Is he verified? Because
Yeah.
this for sure get him followers and verification.
But I've reconnected with friends on Facebook from when I was in kindergarten. I don't want to be friends with those people anymore.
the worst is when you're teachers.
I don't.
Why?
I'll tell you.
I'm a different person. I've moved on.
I will tell you that with some internet, followers and things like that. I've had people now reach out to me who I went to like elementary school with, we didn't talk in elementary school. We literally just went to the same elementary school, and they're like, "Oh, like we should catch up." I'm like, "We didn't catch up when we were 7. Why we gotta catch up now?" Like I don't understand.
The worst is when your science teacher. You're right, Hannah. True story. But the worst is when your science teacher, Miss, not gonna say your name, comments on all your pictures on Facebook and says, "Wow, you have grown into such a fine, strapping young man." I'm like, "You're my 7th grade math teacher."
I don't think
that was like
fair
24
to
years ago.
Sweet Hannah and David connecting on Twitter, you perverts.
But well, Amir has a point though. You have to be very careful now with social media. You don't know what people's motives are. You don't know what can happen to you.
You could be a serial killer.
Yeah,
You're gonna cover him.
I love that. What's funny is that I love that I'm the least. Usually I'm the most cynical about stuff, and I'm the least cynical when it comes to love. I'm like, believe in it, and it will find you.
We softened you up with Selena Gomez in the first story.
Your Amber Alert picture will be this. Have you seen this bad hairstyle?
But also, Grace, like in all fairness, you've been dating Lizzie for like a long time or whatever. Like you haven't had to deal with the swiping and the internet people. I mean, it is hard out there. So we know what it's like.
All right. Well, guys, with that said, we want to hear from you in the comment section below. Hannah and David, you think it's true love? What were some awful haircuts that you had as a kid? If there's a way for you to share some photos, I think that'd be hilarious. I cut my own bangs before we went to Disneyland, and I'll never let my parents forget about that. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we will see you next time on Pop Trigger.